Hello, welcome to the Nitto Remastered project. My name is Sakosa. I am the developer of the Nitto Remastered game. And I think it was 2 days ago, I announced that I was going to do an AMA and ask me anything. And sadly, no one joined the voice chat, but at least 4 people asked a few questions, and I will answer them the best I can answer these questions. So, IchibanDB8 asked, will the game have veteran account memberships and basic account memberships? If so, how it will work? Well, I will try to make veteran accounts exist to distinguish those who helped in development of the game. The veterans will have exclusive vehicles, like certain, I wouldn't say rare, but they will have a few vehicles that will be released, but they will have them before they are released. So it will be like a numbered chassis kind of thing, like the first 10 Corvettes go to the veteran players that helped in the development of the Nitto Remastered game. And after the release, every vehicle will be after the number 10. So the first 10 are really, really rare because they are the first ones given by me, the creator of the remastered game, and the people who actually helped making the game, supposing that this game will grow like we want to. So that's more startup cash, and the people that helped, of course, will be invited to further game tests that I have planned for certain game mode events, let's say, because the Nitto the Legends was a bit stagnated when it comes to game modes. It was just the same grind, drag racing. I think that should be a little bit more, but it will come to the community's opinion. Really, I will make a poll deciding that. So yeah, and Alex931 asked, can we pre-purchase points memberships before game opens up to help fund in advance this project? Sort of how private servers games take donations one time only per person and get like a veteran badge that comes along with the pre-purchase. I understand that this project may take a long time, but I'm sure people have the same amount of faith as I do in it. Just a thought. I have actually discussed this with TechX and a few members of the 1320 researchers community, and people agree that I should take donations. I don't, at least for now, but when the time comes, I will take donations for the servers and for any gear that maybe I require, or for some other bits and bobs like website and stuff like that. I will be absolutely transparent when it comes to that sort of thing, like money. I won't take money like just willy-nilly. I will make invoices. I will play out to the community what I'm gonna use their money for, and they will decide if it's well used, of course. And about the, let's say, the reward for donating, yes, they will get badges, but that's a given. That's an easy thing to do, just as well as money. In this case, points, because they are giving money. And maybe I'll throw some rims and vehicles. When the time comes, there will be much to be given, because it's all virtual and I have no problem in giving it. There's no economy to destabilize, so there's no problem. It's just for the people that helped, of course, so I don't think there will be a problem. IchibanDB8 asked, will the 24/7 tourney be working during alpha testing for making money in the game after? The 24/7 tourney, I will assume that it's those 3 tournaments that existed, that was sort of offline. They will, of course, exist. They will be fully playable, I hope. If not, that's a big problem, but I will try to release the game with all of that working and more. I want the online game, of course, to be completely working, and my target, it's always above, and my target is online tournaments, like the ones that you had for, let's say, the Japanese tournament. Only Japanese brands like Nissan can enter the tournament. I want those types of tournaments up and running, and of course everyone can join, the people that have those vehicles. Jetra asks, how do you plan on making game the game more grind oriented, whereas the original was slightly pay to win. This is my opinion. Again, I'm doing this for community. Big or small doesn't matter, but the people have voices, in my opinion, and I will poll everyone about any decision that I'm thinking of making, of course. So what I attempt, or what I want to attempt on doing, is I don't like the word refresh or rework of the game, because the game is the same game, but I do wish to make maybe a new type of game mode. Okay, it's the same formula. You have drag racing that doesn't move, that doesn't go anywhere, tournaments, etc., but more small games for sort of offline gaming, and for you know, for example, if you want to make, let's say, a certain type of paint, instead of me just having all the paints laid out and you go and try to make just buy the paint, or in this case buy the paint the part that you want with the color, I'm thinking of doing like some sort of paint mixing mini game inside of the game, like paint shop, and you go there and you need to acquire certain what's the name, I wouldn't say tints, but pigments, let's say, for the paints, and you need to combine them, and you need to discover all the combinations of paints to make that certain paint. So in a way, we will sort of create a rarity of paints. Only the people that have tried all sorts of combinations have rare paints for their vehicles. It's not like I'm going to the shop and paint my car golden. No, you need to know how to make the color gold, and then you paint your car golden. And if you know how to make it, you can sell it. Like, let's say you talk to someone, you say, oh, let's trade a few rims for you teaching me how to do this paint, and let's do it. And that kind of community will, in my opinion, grow with the game. That's one of the mini games. There's a few, 3 or 4 that I have in mind, but I really need to formulate after the game is done and show it to the people, in this case the veterans, if they agree, and if they like, of course, the mini games. Sadly, this is all that we have for today. I will be making AMAs. I don't like to say monthly, but every once in a while I will ask people questions about how the game is going, what do you want in the game, what do you want to know about the game, and I will try to give the clearest answer. Right now it's a bit foggy because nothing is actually set in stone. Everything is being worked out. It's fairly buggy, so I don't expect any actual binding questions to be answered right now, like is the game a lot pay to win? I don't think the game is gonna be even integrating points. It's only cash. Like, it's only you need to play it to progress. That's it. I don't think points will ever be a thing, and if they are, they will be very, very low scale, like very low money for points, because you don't need that amount of, I at least don't need money. The people that develop the game need it to be profitable, but since we are doing this in a different way, I don't think there's a need. The only need that I want fulfilled is the servers, the website, the domains, and any type of export backups and SQL, data reserves, and all of those things. I want them set, and that's the money that I will need. Anything more than that, I don't. Everything is laid out so that I don't need any extra money, let's say. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this AMA. I will be showing something for everyone that's held out until today and until now, hearing me blab about questions. So let me just show what I've been working on. So this is the normal client. In this case, is in the editor, and I have been, I don't know if you guys know, I have been talking about the game development of the game live on the 1320 discussion channel, and as you can see, there's sort of a garage going on. I'm gonna show it right now. So here's the home. Shit, what broke? Weird. Let me check just in a second. What broke? What did broke? Sometimes replaying it fixes it. It's not the case. Oh, I know, I had this bug. Let me just check something. This was happening, not this one. This was happening a while ago. I was going insane. Just a second. I haven't found out the source of this problem, but I think it's Unity related because nothing in my code suggests it's like a bug, an actual bug, and I haven't found any. Let's just check to see if there is one. If this loads correctly, then no, there's a bug definitely. So, well, fuck. Let me just check something. It's the scale, the fucking scale is doing that shit again. Oh, not with this shit again, why? Is it something to do with the resolution, maybe? Fucking hell, it's the resolution. You see, these are the kinds of bugs that we just don't know about and that we need to play test to check. So in 100 and 1024 by 768 it just spawns fucking bad. Why is that? Yeah. What the fuck? Anyway, the game is going to be run at 800 by 600, so don't worry about it. Even if there is 1024 by 78 support, I will find a way to make it work, so it's not a problem. But yeah, so here's the garage. Real quick, we have the front and back. These tinted lights, sadly, are being also painted on, but I found the problem, so that's going to be fixed. Very late game because I don't care about this. I know that it's working. It's just a simple fetching the pictures that are missing with the exportation. When I started exporting the vehicles, I was very new to it, so these at least were left behind. I need to re-import everything and set the condition to reload them after and on top, and that will be fixed. That and other problems, like for example the tinting on this front part of the car. As you can see, it's green tinted right over here, and some other bugs that I found, but don't worry about it. So yeah, so we have the wheels. The wheels are being scaled correctly. Wheel masks. We have a Corvette. This Corvette it's another one of my vehicles. It's the vehicle 7, vehicle 6. So the two vehicles, they aren't being generated on the bar right now because this is really early garage stage, so I'm just showing you a really small sneak preview of how the game is going. That's why it's bug filled. I haven't play tested or even fixed any of my code, so it's bare bones. Anything more? Let me see. This is empty, yes, because I haven't programmed it. These little buttons are done. They just don't have a function right now, but at least it's done. And the parts, well, they are being spawned correctly, and that's actually nice. Size 15 rims, the tires, the color green on the part 353. You're gonna guess, and you're gonna guess right, it's the body. Blue, the front bumper. So any property, let's say, I think I can change this to green too, and it will load. Actually, I don't know if it loads like this. Yeah, it's gonna be broken, no worries. We know why it breaks. But if I reload the game, this is the only way to reload the garage right now. Green, yeah, cool. As you can see, it's working. Well, other than that, I think we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me babble about stuff that doesn't matter and try to wrap my head around bugs that are really weird. This resolution one actually caught me off guard. What the fuck? I was having this problem before, but Jesus. Okay. I will find a way to fix it. There's no worries. So we'll just progress. Anything more than that? Yeah, this sort of works. It just doesn't load images, but also this isn't new. This was already done. It was one of the first things that I've done. The racetrack, you guys already seen this. Well, other than that, there's nothing done more than this. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you later.